morning, CFL family, and welcome back to our channel and our Vlogmas series. So, today is going to be a fun day. Actually, it's going to be a very long and tedious day. You've seen what I got the kids for Christmas. If you haven't yet, please go check out that video. It was dropped back in November, what we got the kids for Christmas. And now, you guessed it, it's time to wrap it all. So, I'm going to show you guys and hang out with you while we listen to some Christmas music, and we're going to wrap all of their gifts and get them ready to go under this beautiful little tree behind me. Well, it's not so little, but you understand. We're going to get them all wrapped and put them under the tree. Now, this is not going to include the last minute stuff I still have to get, which will be closer to Christmas. So I will probably maybe do another haul video, maybe another one, or maybe you'll just have to wait till our Christmas morning special to check it out. Which, if you don't know already, we're offsetting everything by a day. So our Christmas Eve Spectacular will be airing on Christmas Day, and our Christmas Day Extravaganza will air on the 26th, which is Boxing Day. So, without further ado, let's go grab the wrapping paper and get this party started. Alright, so as you can see, we're starting off with ribbons. I've got two different ribbons. This one is what I'm going to use for Bella, because it's pretty and pink and I think she's really gonna love it. And then I'm gonna use a simple silver one for Alex. I was gonna try and do the whole unique Christmas paper and stuff like that, but as I was wrapping, I wasn't sure if that was actually going to be able to be done. So I decided instead to do distinct ribbon for them. And then if it turns out that I can do one wrapping paper for each, then I will add it to their stocking later down the road. But as you can see, you've got to prep your gifts, which means you got to get rid of price tags and all that sort of stuff. And this is the wrapping paper I chose to use for Bella. It's a nice deer print. I think she's really going to love that. Our nature lover and all, and she really does like deer and all that. So I thought she'd really, really like that print. That's right, everyone. Coffee-induced speed up. Wrapping can be rather tedious and boring to watch. I do realize that. So thank you for all of you who are sticking it out and watching with me as I do this. Having a blast while I'm wrapping. You guys can't hear it because of copyright reasons, but I got Christmas music blaring in the background and I'm singing my little heart out while I'm doing this. I'm having a blast wrapping. It's still one of my best childhood memories. And of course, you got to make sure you make a nice curly bow. Just in case I couldn't do the whole singular wrapping paper, I did make tags and stick them on them. So, yeah. And there you guys have it. What do you think? Alright, let's get on to the next present. How many of you out there like to actually wrap your gifts? Or do you find it just way too much work? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Because yeah, I used to love wrapping gifts when I was growing up. And it's an awesome core memory that I still carry to this day. And yes, as you saw, that piece of wrapping paper wouldn't work for the one gift, but works perfectly for these two gifts. Sometimes that's what you have to do, is measure, and if you make a mistake, see if it'll work for another gift. I was very lucky that this piece of wrapping paper was able to do both of these gifts. Made it so much easier. Like I said, I did actually add name tags, But that doesn't mean I can't still have the fun of putting a piece of the wrapping paper in their stockings and letting them discover it. It still will be fun. And what I loved about this gift was not only was it easy to wrap, but I had two of them the exact same shape and size. So cutting the paper and wrapping them was easy. And then coming up with a bow idea, again, very easy. I love it when things are made easy. And there you have them. Now let's get on to Alex's gifts and get them all wrapped up. As you can see, I kind of chose a different wrapping paper for Alex. This one is the same metallicness to it, but it has a little bit of color, and it's a bunch of the different ways of saying the different holiday sayings like Merry Christmas, Joy to the World, all the different things you hear at Christmas time. I thought he would really get a kick out of that, especially with all the different colors and such. So I went with this wrapping paper for him. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Is it neat? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Now, I will admit, I was having a little bit more issues with this silver ribbon than I did with the colorful one for Bella. But in the end, I won, and doesn't that look awesome? Yep, you guessed it. Time to measure out another piece of wrapping paper. I will admit, straight edges and boxes like this make it so much easier to do your wrapping and such. It is difficult when you have something oddly shaped to try and get it wrapped. I remember one year when we were doing the wrapping for the Kidney Foundation back when I was a teenager, so we're talking many years. We had people come up to our booth and they would want some of the most interesting things wrapped, and not to make it look like what it was. We had one person who wanted a wine rack wrapped. Then we had somebody who wanted a cowboy hat wrapped. Now that one was a challenge. We actually made that one look like a Christmas tree. And man, did his daughter ever love that. It was a Christmas gift for her grandfather, and she thought he would get a hoot out of the fact it was a big Christmas tree. So you can get very creative when it comes to oddly shaped gifts as well. But there is some simplicity in the clean, even lines of a square or a rectangle box to make it easier on you for wrapping. Very classic. By this time, I was happy to start seeing these gifts because it meant I was coming towards the end. And after about 2 hours, that's right, it took me 2 hours to wrap all of their gifts, I was starting to feel it in my back, so I was happy to finally be getting down to the end of this. As much as I love wrapping, there does come a time when it's like, oh, okay, I've done enough, I need to take a break. And there you guys have it. What do you think? So, there you have it, everyone. All of the gifts are wrapped, at least the ones that I have up until now. I still have to go into town and grab a couple of things from the thrift store for the kids. Shirts, pants, possibly some pajamas, that sort of stuff. Aside from that, all of that is now wrapped and ready to go. So I can't wait to see their faces on Christmas morning. That's one of the main things I love about wrapping gifts and such, is just to see the surprise when they open the package and they get to see it for the first time. It's just pure magic, and it warms my heart, and it's one of my best memories with my children is watching them open their gifts on Christmas morning. And it makes all of the hard work. It makes the 2 hours of sitting there wrapping everything, the back pain after the 2 hours, and just all of that well worth it. It's why gift wrapping is one of the things I love about the holiday season. And with it being a fond memory from when I was a teenager, gift wrapping for the Kidney Foundation, it just adds to that. So I just love it. And I love picking out the wrapping paper. What did you guys think about the choices I made? I have to now figure out what one I want to do for Chris. That's going to be fun. But in the end, I know that they're all going to love what they get. So that is what all that matters. We hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, think about giving it a thumbs up. Really would help us out. And if you're new here and you've checked it out and you like the craziness, you love my little antlers, the family togetherness, all of that lovely stuff, and that's the kind of content you're looking for, then why don't you hit that subscribe button and come join our family. We welcome everybody with open arms and open hearts. And if you're new here and you just did that, or if you're one of our original family members and still haven't yet, don't forget to hit that notification bell. We have a lot more Vlogmas coming up and a lot more fun. The new year is going to bring new projects and so on and so forth. So you don't want to miss out on that. By hitting notification bell, you won't miss out on the future posts. And now that being said, I got to get all these gifts put away so that the kids don't see them. So I'll see everybody in the next one. Bye, everybody.